Hello gamers and welcome to more preview content for Steel Division 2 and the upcoming Tribute to Normandy 44 DLC. Now we are going to look at the 716th Infantry Division. The 7 indicates that it's kind of like the same recruitment period as 715th Infantry, but I think it's actually slightly worse. It's a very defensive battle group with some very unique features, some new units, some rarely used units, and a very fun new unit. Let's take a look at it. So, surprise, there's no tank tab at all. That's the first division out of more than 90 now, I think, that has a group that or tab that can't be filled at all. Defensive recon slots, I think it's just okayish. Infantry slots, not so great. In the yeah, they actually only fought like from 6th of June till 15th of June, and then we were pulled out and kind of absorbed by I think 21st Panzer or something. And yeah, they get some support of for example, Kampfgruppe Rauch in B phase and some Kriegsmarine that can help out in A phase. You get Cossacks and Italian prisoners of war that decide to fight for the Axis. So infantry, okay, but for an infantry division, not superb, but still very good. But given that there's no tanks at all, well, support tab, very cheap. Anti-tank tab, okay. Anti-air, rather cheap. As usual for very defensive divisions, German divisions. Artillery tab, very cheap as well. Air, okay, cheap. And yeah, let's jump right into the infantry. Flaktruppen is only available in 50-second Sicherung so far. They are probably not that bad. 15 men strong, disheartened. Obviously now with the retreat being nerfed, the disheartened troops lose quite a bit of their ammunition draining power, basically. You get the Kosaken Pioneer, also A-phase locked, and they are only in 9th Panzer in Drösselsprung, 9th Panzer being a new division as well. Osttruppen are already known from like 352nd Infantry and also 20th Panzer, A and B phase, 9-man. I guess here you get some Cossacks mixed in, I think, with the Osttruppen. Then you get 15-wave Grenadier, like in 715th Infantry, with a MG 34 9-man. Yeah, that's kind of like your main unit when it comes to card numbers. You get Italian volunteers, former prisoners of war, and they're actually pretty cool. 2 Berettas and an automatic rifle, not the best, but still, and a bazooka. I think they are pretty cool. Then you get the Kriegsmarine Infantry, also a rather rare unit, only in A phase. Then you get more Kosaken with PTRDs. That can be helpful. 2 damage, against transports could be helpful, or half-tracks maybe. And then you get a Pionierführer, A-phase locked. You get a Panzergrenzführer, B and C phase, and he can come in Unicorn units. This one, but only if you upfit him. And but he also can come in this kind of pack unit. Actually quite nice, 65mm penetration for 10 points. That's not too shabby at all. And then you get 1 card of Sturm Pioneers. Could theoretically even double that. They have to come in SDKFZs. You also get this French version of an SDKFZ. Then 2 cards of Grenzführers. They're not phase locked. They do have no unicorn. They don't have a unicorn transport. They do have smoke, which is kind of, I think, generally speaking, the best. But then again, the Panzergrenzführer is cheaper and has Panzerfaust, also not too bad, and also the unicorn unit. 15-wave Pioneer, only 1 card. AM-Führer and Panzergrenadier, Panzerfaust, they also have to come in an SDKFZ. And they come from Kampfgruppe Rauch. And the Kosaken actually are a entirely new unit. I think they are pretty cool. 12 men strong, 3 PP SHA, not too bad. Rack and tab, you get the price buffed BMW. That can be interesting if you want to play with a lot of radio. You get the new unit here in the Kanalwache. I think it's actually pretty cool. You get an okay-ish anti-tank rifle. You know, you can shoot sniper transport maybe. Automatic rifle, well, you have to micro your range. And a submachine gun, good availability. I mean, if you unvet them, you get 8. That's pretty cool for 10 points. Compare that to the Aufklärer. Unvetted, you get 8 and B. He can come in special transports, SPW. On this one, if we upvet him, no, not even then. Upvet him further. He could then come in the SPW with the Panzerbüchse 41, 80mm penetration with APCR shells, but only 3 damage, so not all that great. Or you get this autocannon here. That's pretty cool. The right Kosaken don't have a unicorn transport. Also a rather rare unit just in Harteneck and Korik. You get the Spätrupp. Can come in an SDKFZ as well. And you get the SDKFZ 259. Really cool, you could bring it in B phase to support maybe your Maverick, or in C phase for high availability. Decent unit. And you get the SPW 233. That is good overall, also mainly for HE support. In the support tab, you get the flamethrower unit, which is good. You get 50mm mortars, also the Kosaken variant. Unfortunately, they didn't bring the Soviet mortar with them with the better range. You do get the Küstenpolice with discipline, and that's actually a new unit as well, and I think it's quite nice with 8 men. They also have cool uniforms and automatic rifles, so quite nice. Then you get the 4 cards of the SMG 34. They're like in 715th Panzer. 4 cards. Yeah, you get the Kriegsmarine MG 08, and you get the new MG 30P, Polish, presumably. Or prisoner, I don't know. It looks a bit Croatian here. If you know who that is, let me know in the comments. And they only have the Schwarzlose, unfortunately, which is a bit shitty. Then you get an MG42 from Kampfgebrauch, but then again it's all B-phase locked. You get an SDKFZ here for HE support, 2K HE support, that's actually quite nice. And then you get a bike commander, infantry commander, and SDKFZ commander. Anti-tank tab you get, and well, yeah, no tank tab obviously. Anti-tank tab, you get Panzerschreck, they're disheartened, so good availability. You get a pack, well, the EM42, which is a really nice little AT gun. You get the 2 cards of the S307 pack, which is a pack 40 on an SDKFZ. Pretty cool. You get the pack 38, unfortunately only in slow transports. You get the Marder, which is not phase locked. This one is. And you get a pack, 2 cards of pack 40 and a pack 43. 80, yeah, and the Marder tank. This is actually only available in 21st Panzer, and this Marder 1 H39 is new, and it's based on a French H39 tank hull. Anti-air tab, not so great. You get the Flak 20mm, no special transport. You get the French captured Flak M36, which can't do AT. You get 2 cards of Flak Feeling, which is good, and you get 2 Flaks of 2 Flak 37. So not too bad. You get suppression power and also killing power, but it's all stationary. Artillery tab, you get the Beobachter, Batterieführer, 81 mm mortar. You get the leichte Feldhauwitze. That's a Czech gun, and that's actually pretty cool. It's available in Tatra only so far. You get the schwere Feldhauwitze 122 mm. That's a new unit. You get the K390 Russian captured A90, basically A19. Also some AP capabilities at 2K range, only 4 shots, but still 12 damage. That's quite impressive. And then you get some well, interesting units like the Rheinwerfer that's already available in 21st Panzer. You get the Wurfrahmen that's available in 21st Panzer. Then you get the K419F, which is basically the GPF that's available in CIABG, and with the K419 it's available in Dünkirchen as well. And then you get the Beobachtungskübel 152 mm. That is new. Yeah. Okay, AirTap. You get the super special Arado 234 B2. Interestingly, I called it with a slower fighter, actually, which is really weird. But this is amazing. So we get an Arado Recon plane, jet Recon plane. Focke-Wulf Recon plane, but it's without medium resilience, so availability is better. No, it's not actually. It's unvetted, but yeah, it's worse actually. And more expensive. Then you get a Stuka EF109 G6, not too good. You get a Junkers 87D, very decent. But you also get the Focke-Wulf variant with the same loadout but medium resilience and faster, so that's actually better. You can use it as a fighter as well. Agility is worse though, but still. You also get a heavy bomber as a tank buster. The duck, kind of, but tank buster. You get the Focke-Wulf with rocket plane as a rocket plane, also with medium resilience, which is good. And you get 2 cards of Focke-Wulf fighters, A8 fighters with medium resilience, and one of them is the Ace Pips, so really cool. Yeah, so basically you could go artillery heavy and spam infantry and combine that, win the air using your artillery and your decent Luftwaffe, and you would have to take out tanks with planes. With this strategy, I think it would also be viable in a balanced playstyle. Other than that, it's possibly more for a, and you do have your 2K AT options, not like you don't have them. Also with this. But I think, yeah, Maverick maybe, or Vanguard could be played balanced as well. Let me know what you think. And my favorite unit obviously is the Arado Jet Recon plane for just 45 points. That's totally amazing. Really cramped. Imagine you're sitting there for hours, no toilet, no nothing. And yeah, the risk of getting shut down. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Until then, bye for now.